How's it going? Hello. Is this the new Lincoln Park? No. Hi. Good morning. Sorry I was getting all of my things together. Hello. Hi, Prof. How are you? Hi, Justin. Hi, Bathory. How are you? Hi, JT. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Corey. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. God, it's Monday already. My office is like messy. You need some drawn and quartered in your life? What is that? Hey, Andrew. How are you? Hopefully my lighting looks better. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to make my lighting look a little better. I was looking at cameras, but cameras are expensive. Love your earrings? Thank you. They're just little studs. Oh, did you guys have a good weekend? Drawn and quartered dummy? Don't call me a dummy. Girl, I just got here. Okay? God. So feisty this morning already. Your weekend was nice and chill. Thank you, Prof. This says Kaya on it. Wicket got it for me. And then I have a chain. Camera bodies and lenses can be worth thousands of dollars. Bro, tell me about it. Well, I was like looking into upgrading possibly. Because, I mean, I like this camera, but I'm thinking about possibly upgrading. But girl, okay, cameras are expensive. And, you know, everybody's talking about this one specific vlog camera, but it shoots like 720 for streams. It's great for filming like in-studio videos, but I don't know. Anyway, I know you guys probably don't care. I'm a huge tech. That's like my thing, girl. I'm like a huge tech girl, so you know, I could talk about cameras and lighting and gear and tripods and all of that stuff for hours and hours. So they don't make DSLRs anymore. No, it's like, I don't know much about those things. I'm just like, camera, shiny. I mean, I do and I don't. You know? Because I just do everything on my phone. You're talking to a photographer. Yeah. Oh, I know it. Guys, so we hit over 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. And we're at 437 followers right now. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Prisma. How are you? Prisma Tick Queen. I love it. Hello. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoyed the free emotes. So we hit 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a huge achievement. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and being here. If you've been here since the beginning, girl, we've grown so much. We've grown so much. So, I am very excited for the future. Got some awesome videos planned. I'm still working on the Nile video, but I think y'all are going to really like it. Also, Rusty is this is why I want to get a second camera for streaming, is because I want to use this one as a Rusty cam and just like put it on that side of the room so you can just see the absolute crazy shenanigans that she goes up to over there. Hi, Burning Below. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I think we're doing like, okay, YouTube, the Tarzan toy. What? I'm late. Hey, Amphitasar, how are you? Hi, William. Stinger, hello. You only watch like 20 hours of football? Yeah. Bro, they got me with the games, though. they got me with the games because we had games Friday. No, oh God, where am I? We had games Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and now we have games today. I'm so happy it's football season and the weather's getting better, and it's everything. Mwah. So glad football season's back because it's just nice. Like when the weather gets a little bit colder, that's when we can just like cook and bake and have the oven running, and then you just put the game on, and you can just chill. And especially if it's like a rainy Sunday, football season's great for that. The Raiders lost. I know. The Lions won, though. So. Fly, Eagles, fly. What album are you going to be talking about today? So, I got a few albums to show you. There's another record. So, my fiance basically ordered a bunch of stuff. That was like vinyls, and there's one from that band CUM. That's literally what they're called. They're called CUM, and I've talked about them before. Now, I don't know if any of their stuff is online for streaming. I think you can maybe purchase some of their stuff on Bandcamp, but we have a new vinyl from them. Haven't listened to it yet, which is why I didn't technically grab it, but if you're interested in seeing it, let me know, and I can quickly go grab it. Because I'm gonna talk about that band probably in like an underrated video or something like that. But did anyone send you anything? I know Wicket's sending me something, but I haven't checked my P.O. box in a minute. So CUM, literally CUM. I'm not gonna say the word on the YouTubes. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. I'm just gonna grab the vinyl. Okay, fine. I'm gonna grab this vinyl. Okay. It's literally gonna take a second. So don't go anywhere, okay? Okay. Now, the thing is, as I also don't know if I can show the cover. Get a GoPro and put her on her for Rusticam. Oh, God. The thing is that she's such a turd. She, like, moves around so much. Okay, that's not slobber. I was like, girl, there's already slobber on here. Whatever you say, don't say... Oh, come on. I know. It's called Catasexual Urge Motivation. Oh, I've talked about this band before. Okay. Like I said, I mean, I can check and see if they've got stuff on Bandcamp. Hi, Spyros. How are you? Just show it? No, I want my $2 for the stream, okay? Let me have nice things. I don't want to get it. Dude, they like ad-limited my last stream, and I'm like, why? And I, I was like, I requested a human review. So I was like, bestie, there's no way. Thankfully, they removed it, but I think it's because I was talking about OF. I ain't gonna say it, because I don't want to deal with that shit anymore. But I think it's because I was talking about OF. Okay? Because people were like, what are you doing? What's taking so long, It's called Death to Pigs. Hold on. Just hold the phone. I wonder if they have... So stuff's on Metal Archives. Let me see. This one is called Death to Pigs. I'm checking their... Actually, I can show you. You can just join me so that there's something on the screen. Show it. Okay, well, just hold on one second, girl. God. Okay, so it's called Death to Pigs. So this is a demo from 1997. Great thing that my picture is covering it because that's gory AF. But yeah, basically this Catasexual Urge Motivation. They're from Japan, Tokyo, Japan. They're death metal gore grind. I've talked about them before. They're super, super good. If you're into old school, kind of like Carcass, meets like Mortician, kind of meets like Worm Rot. Like this band is absolute pinched fingies. Such a great, great, great discovery. And I'm gonna see if they have Apple Music. Okay. It says Spotify. What are we gonna do? I don't know what we're gonna load up here. No healthy upstream. Okay, great. So maybe not Spotify for me. Facebook, Apple Music, God, yeah. So they don't really have anything. So I don't know. That's just, it's Catasexual Urge Motivation. I just know that physical media. So I know they're on MySpace. I literally tried to send you a super chat and the wheel just kept spinning. Oh my gosh. Wait, really? Girl, you can send me super chats. That is so nice of you. What are you going to super chat? What were you going to super chat? You're just going to be like, hi. They stole more of your money, girl? Yeah, probably. So, let's see. We'll show it. Hold on, let me... Perfect. Girl, I need more, like, pink bows for this type of thing, okay? Bestie. I'm going to need you to stick to this, please. Okay. So we're just, you know, the you're welcome. So, obviously the pink bow is covering her face. So just, I guess, use your imagination. But it's called Death to Pigs, demo from 97. Haven't listened to it yet. So disclaimer, have not listened to this yet. But one of the albums I'm excited to listen to is, of course, from this band. So I do have another vinyl from them. Again, Catasexual Urge Motivation. Slay! Hey, Atomic! How are you? Thanks so much for following. I hope you enjoy the free animated emotes. Hi, Metallic Death. How are you? Hello. Trying to look cute and also suffering from trying to look cute. Even if it was, I got overdraft protection. Hey, there you go. Oh my, we're getting some followers. Hello. Hi, Phantom Dentist. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I have it set in music. I guess I'll just keep it in music for Twitch. I wanted to put it in just chatting because we're not listening to music today, but that's okay. So, we've got some fun things to talk about, though. I do have a plan for the stream. I'm not just yabbering away. But, y'all don't know what you're getting into. New subscribers, oh, don't scare them off. We're doing some really fun things this week. This goes out to YouTube as well. So just so you know, we are streaming also on to Twitch. So if you see me responding to things that aren't on the YouTube chat, we're streaming in Twitch as well. I just didn't like the restream bot message thing. Anyway, so for Twitch, this Wednesday, we're doing a variety stream. We're going to be listening to a classic album. So the classic album we're going to be listening to is Morbid Saints, which I've never listened to Morbid Saint before. So I'm just pulling it up in Metal Archives. So we are going to be listening to Spectrum of Death from Morbid Saint this Wednesday at 9 a.m. U.S. Central. So if you want to come and join us for that listening party, we're going to dive into that record, hang out. They are a thrash metal band. So That's going to be really cool. If you miss it on YouTube, I'm going to repurpose that as a reaction for Thrash Giving for November. So, and then on Friday, we have a listening party in Twitch as well. What was our theme? Decades. So our theme for Friday is going to be 80s decades. So it's any sort of metal, punk, hardcore, grindcore, emo, anything sort of within that realm. So it's going to be decades. So I figured 80s would be easy to start out with. So, you know, there you go. So don't scare them off, y'all. This is true. Morbid Saint's gonna be really, really great. I'm very excited. So, yeah, that's what we've got going on. And then I've got some really cool things to show you. That is living life on the edge over there. Good God. All right. Sweet. So, too bad their new album was mid, Morbid Saint. The first two Morbid Saint albums are excellent. I'm really excited to listen to them. So, yeah, the new Deceased record is really, really good. That's another one we can kind of talk about. I'm currently working on a Deceased deep dive along with Nile. So the Nile one is obviously further along, and I'm really, really hoping I can get it done this week. It's just I'm doing some really fun things with it, so that's why it's taking posture check. Fine. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. But yeah, the Deceased reaction or Deceased review will come out. I'm doing their entire discography, so I just finished. Oh, it wasn't Fearless Undead Machines. It was their fourth record. I don't remember it by heart, so don't judge me. But let me see. Supernatural Addiction. That's the one we just finished Saturday. Don't worry, I have a plan. I've checked your YouTube channel video history, and there's a particular metal rabbit hole it appears you are not yet aware of, so I'm going to wiggle my way over time. Ooh. So even if I lose a limb, I plan to get it done. Oh, what kind of metal rabbit hole are we missing? It's probably like a prog vein, because I haven't really listened to prog. I hear dog noises. Rusty, what are you doing? I hear turd noises, like turdage. Like up to no good. Hi, Justin. How are you? Thrash, metalcore, electronic core, deathcore, Japanese women. Yes. Get more of that. I was sleeping on Love Bites, girl. And then finally somebody joined my Patreon. And they were like, listen to Love Bites. And they requested some of their songs for the listening parties on Fridays. And I was like, girl, I've been hardcore sleeping on this band. Magpie hates prog, but that's okay. You know some of them already. I know Love Bites. And Love Bites I think is pretty good. So, I'm good, Justin. I'm just chilling. We're just having a good morning, you know? We're just hanging out. I've got some flyers to show you. Oh boy, more deathcore, yeah. I hear turd noises. Anytime you ever hear that, it's in regards to Rusty. What are you doing? What kind of turd things are you doing, ma'am? Are you being an extra turd? She is. I know she is. Would you like to say hi to stream? Yes, Hi, Jordan Metal. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Just in time for Miss Rusty to say hello to chat. Come here, ma'am. Come here. Come here. No, not that way. Would you like more room over here? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, okay. Okay. We've had a lot of followers. I know. She is staring at me. Hi, ma'am. Hi. She's such a turd. She really is such a turd. Thanks to Metallica. We are going to have a Metallica tier list come out soon, so be prepared. But I'm going to let this other, deep dive basically have a little bit more breathing room. Let me fix this cord real quick. Girl, what are you doing that low? Oh. Can you still hear me? Okay, great. I had a massively long cable that my mic is plugged into and it just fell. This channel's getting too mainstream. I need to drop it like a black metal. Oh god. Just, get Taz in the stream and he could just, what is that band that he requested? Scorgio or whatever. Dying Fetus is at the top of my Kaya deep dive wish list. Stryborg. Oh god. Trauma of listening to Stryborg. Dying Fetus is definitely one of the bands I want to do a deep dive on. So I'm doing Nile and Deceased because they just had new releases. Hydrate. And yeah, I want to do Dying Fetus. I really want to do Obituary because I know a lot of people are saying, Super Chat failed because I'm using a modded version of YouTube Premium. Bestie. Hi, Spooth. How are you? Let's not talk about Metallica for a whole year. You were not. No, the only reason why I did Metallica, it's trust me, I knew going into Metallica that, there's a lot of information about that, and they're very polarizing. There's a lot of channels that talk about them, so it's I get it. But I wanted to do the dive so that I could understand their impact and their albums from the perspective of the other bands that I really enjoy. And I've talked about that before, So, what their impact was for metal as a whole, and then understanding how that impact was for bands like Cannibal Corpse, for example. So, hi, Mantis. Good morning. How are you? Where's Taz been? He got a girlfriend. Yeah, he got a girlfriend. So, little 18-year-old Taz. We love him. What subgenres tend to hit best on this channel? Prof. It's not all death metal and thrash, no. But, we have some metalcore and deathcore kids. Basically anything from Taz is going to be some very obscure black metal. And then I'm definitely death metal and gore grindcore. Good morning. Hi, Oath. How are ya? Hi, Wicket. We also listen to a lot of horror punk. Yeah, we do horror punk. I know Russ and Mr. Metalman are big on thrash. So we do all kinds of metal in our listening parties. So it is all across the board. It's 90% that though. Not really. Mm-hmm. And we hate everything. No, we do not. Deathcore equals. So basically, any band that has burned a church is fine. Yeah, I mean, you're fine posting Burzum. You're fine posting anything, basically. We also have Dornando, who does a lot of black metal. He really likes Behemoth. and Bathory. So, I mean, it's all across the board. So, profs like prog. We actually had a couple prog people in the stream last time. So, correction, you are not fine doing anything Burzum. I don't mind Burzum. Sorry, ain't sorry. I like the 2 albums we have, actually. So, the first Dying Fetus full length is one of the best death metal albums ever made. Yeah, see, I really want to do death metal or Dying Fetus. I don't know why I said death metal. But I really want to do Dying Fetus, Obituary. There's a lot of bands that we'll get to eventually. And Deicide. I've been talking about doing a Deicide dive for a while since the vinyl collection is done. So we might save that for Cult Myths, but underground, not funderground. I love Deicide. They're great. They're really, really good. So, I watched Jennifer's Body this weekend, too, for the first time ever, and that was really fun. Megan Fox is so hot. It's, like, not even funny, even with her toe thumbs. Varg is a pile of crap, but those first 4 Burzums are gold and too influential to ignore. Yeah, I just, I like the music. I really like the music. And I feel like he was ahead of his time for the records that he put out, So, I don't know. I know he's controversial. So is Kanye. So, your birthday is Thursday, Prof. Oh my gosh, happy early birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Yeah, it's true. But, so, yeah, look out for Nile and Deceased. That's going to be coming out soon. I'm also preparing content for the holiday season, just because I know I'm going to be out of town for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, oh my gosh, Prof, you're the same age as me, but you're going to be a year older. You're like about a year older than me. Apparently I killed chat. You did not. No, I just have a lot of people in Twitch too. So I'm dual streaming on Twitch also. So if you see me responding to things that aren't on there, that's why. And who are the genuine elitists? Everybody's a poser and everybody's an elitist on this channel. But the biggest poser is me, based on what other people say. So, Speak for your damn self. Surgical Brute is the biggest poser of the whole chat. Actually, that would probably go to maybe Metallic Death, but who knows? But Surgical Brute's like right there too. I'll own it. Oh my god. Pro streamer, me. How am I a pro streamer? What did I do? So, what else did I listen to? I've talked about this band before. So, listened to Hitten, State of Shock. If you want a really good, like, glam metal band, like modern glam metal band, a stretch. Oh my gosh. Okay, Prof, I'll stretch. But listen to Hitten. Just do it for your own sanity. This band is so good. It's so good, so fun. And you can play it with your, grandma, your mom, your dad. Like, I would play this record for my mama. And it comes with like a dope AF sticker, Is the music really hitting? It is, prof. That was a good pun. I'll give that one to you. It's really good, Russ. It really is. Hi, by the way. How are you? So happy that you're here. Hi, Rob. Grandma loves chaos. My grandma is chaos. She brings the chaos. Her rookie-nosis. I know. I try my best. Some people are still mean. Some people are so rude. And I'm like, girl. Like, somebody told me that they were like, I hate you because of your, like, because of what you said in this Metallica video, but I respect your opinion. And I'm like, okay. It's really, really good. It's like modern, traditional, like glam. It's fun. It's super, super fun. It's like High Spirits, but glam. So if you like something like this, listen to Hittin'. They're so good. There are more J posters in J-Dog's comment section than Kaya's Discord. I feel bad for J-Dog sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel like there's so many trolls in his chat, and it's kind of nuts. Like, so many trolls. You have good opinions for a girl? Cut the cameras. Yeah, the amount of people that say, like, never trust a woman's opinion on metal. I had one misogynistic comment on the Metallica video, which was really funny because he was like admitting that he was trying not to be as like misogynistic or whatever. He was like, I'm really trying to accept that women can have an opinion on metal. And I'm like, hey Wayland, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hey, at least he was somewhat self-aware. He was self-aware. So he was like, I'm really trying. Like, somebody was like, dogging on him. He responded to his comment. He's like, I'm really trying, man. That's why I admitted, that, like, I'm trying to be more accepting of women, like, having an opinion on metal. And I'm like, bro, really patting himself on the back there? Yeah. I was like, all right. I mean, someday we'll let the women vote. Yeah, right. God. J-Dog rules. Yeah. I've actually got posters. So, the recent order my fiance placed with Hells, we got, he asked for some stickers and flyers and stuff that I can show in stream. So I'm going to do that. So I'm doing an attic dive in October as kind of like a Halloween celebration thing. So I'll be talking about the Dead by Dog Fest more in that too. Obviously, if you watch J-Dog on the regular, you would know about his festival, which I'm going to go to next June. It's in June. So, and I'm hoping to interview him and his brothers, or at least just interview the dog. So, when is the wedding? I have no idea. I do not know yet. J-Dog is slow. He's fun to watch. J-Dog is fun to watch. How slow can one be when it's right there? What does that mean? One time a woman had a thought and it frightened me. It's fine, I guess, though. I'm trying. Yeah, right? I'm catching up with chat. Sorry. Give me a second. She don't know when she getting hitched. He'll just spring it on her. No, it's just like, because like I said, we're moving next March. So probably try and do it next September, maybe. I really don't know. Hydrate. Because it was kind of my dream, ain't gonna lie. It was kind of my dream to have Spooner be my ring bearer because he was so gentle and big and just like a fat bloodhound, you know, and he could just literally just put the basket on him and then he would just be able to walk, you know, and just like sit there with his, you know, fat belly just on the floor. Rusty is not that graceful. Rusty is not as gentle or as like she is just not as gentle. Yet. I'm hoping that she does walk or waddle. Oh, he would waddle. Like, Spooner had, like, the most scrawny little back leg chicken legs. And, like, so it was just, like, no muscle back there. But he was so fat. And I never realized how fat he was until he died. And I was looking at old photos of him and I was like, oh my God. And I thought he was on a weight loss plan and everything. Oh, is it an actual dog you're talking about? It is. So yeah, Spooner was my old dog. And then Rusty's the new bloodhound if you were here when she popped up. So she's my new little baby. But she's not as graceful as Spoon was. So my dream was buying a home. Oh, I know. Don't feel bad for him. Of course I do. What is WJYBIS? Oh, why is? Oh. Well, because I don't want it in the shot. That's why. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. Mm. Eggs. Time for coffee, bacon, and eggs. That sounds so good. There, it's closer. How about that? Cash me outside. Cash me outside. How about it? Are you going to have a death metal wedding? That would be hilarious. Oh, God, no. I don't want to, like, scare the fam. I definitely do not want to scare the fam. Hey, Vark, how are you? How are you doing? Anyone excited about the new 1349? I'm actually going to be talking about them soon. I've never listened to them, but I've heard about them. They seem really cool. Could knock someone out cold with that thing, girl. With that water bottle? Hell yeah. Corpse Grinder, do you take this, man? Could you imagine if, like, yeah, Corpse Grinder could, like, get me hitched with my fiance, but, like, I want him to do it in his death metal voice. Like Nathan Explosion, you know? Brutal. It's like, you may kiss the bride, and then we kiss, and he's like, brutal. Are you gonna have, let's see. Sorry, I'm catching up. You get than me and things like that. Catching up. You're doing the attic deep dive because J-Dog needs people to actually know who they are if anyone's going to go to the Dead by Dog Fest. Actually, I was already planning on doing an attic deep dive because we actually have the box set of their new record. So we have all of their albums. And we got the box set a while ago, and so I was going to do an attic deep dive anyway because they're like King Diamond. They're literally identical to King Diamond. King Diamond Jr. So, and my fiance said it in a really good way. It's like basically their discography, like, fills the gap, the waiting period, as we wait for a new King Diamond record. So if you're itching to listen to King Diamond, but you've already listened to everything from them, then Attic is a perfect substitute. for that. So I was already planning on doing it, but J-Dog wrote to me and was like, hey, would you be interested in doing a dive on them, and then help promote the Dead by Dog Fest? And I was like, well, actually, I was already planning on it, so. Start a new phase of a relationship by accruing unnecessary debt. Oh, God. How was the weekend? It was good. Watched Jennifer's Body, listened to a lot of football, and started watching Silent Hill. I didn't get very far. We also made a chocolate banana pudding and a pineapple upside down cake. We made a lot of sweets this weekend. I honestly think the brothers seem cooler than Justin. Oh my gosh. You should have Mortician play a death metal version of the classic wedding song. I would pay money to see that. I love Mortician so much. Real busy bee in the middle of moving. Yeah, because we're moving in March, April, around there. And then we've got the Dead by Dog Fest. And then we're contemplating going to Hell's Heroes, which we'll talk about today as well. I just kind of want to show you the poster because it looks really, really fun. I'm hearing like turd noises again. I think she's just chewing on her bone. Don't do a Motorhead deep dive because you would have to listen to 23 studio albums. The Attic's punk band? No, Attic as Attic. Just Attic. So if you like King Diamond, listen to Attic if you haven't already. They only have 3 records, but they're so good. Heavy metal was so purifying. Heavy metal's great. Megan Fox before the surgery, bro, right? Megan Fox now, she just looks like every other LA girl, which is just sad. But no, Jennifer's Body was such a great movie because I'm a big action girl. I love action movies. She does look like a Kardashian now. But, like, my favorite movies are, like, Jurassic Park and Alien. Like, the Alien series, love those. I also love Law Abiding Citizen. And then for my chick flicks, I love Legally Blonde. It's, like, one of my favorite movies. And freaking Jessica's Body. What is it? Jennifer's Body? Jennifer's Body. It was like a chick flick meets horror. And it's perfect. So, and then I also watched Triangle. If you haven't watched Triangle yet, girl, you've got to do it. It's free on Tubi right now. Like, all of the movies I watch are free on Tubi. Like, Jennifer's Body, Silent Hill, and then, what is it? I just talked about Triangle. That's on there. That's on Tubi. It's so good. So good. Perfect, like, introductory horror movie. So, yeah, it's so good. And it's, like, the twist in it is kind of crazy. Do a Gigi Allen deep dive. I've already got it planned. So I'm excited to learn more about Gigi Allen because he seems like a very interesting character. So, the Slumber Party Massacre is on Tubi in Canada. Give me more chick flick horrors, girl. It's such a good movie, isn't it, Mantis? I had no idea what it was about. I thought it was going to be like, okay, their yacht, capsized and they get on the boat and they get chased around by somebody with an axe. But there's so much more to it. I won't spoil it for anybody that is interested in seeing it, but you should absolutely see it if you haven't already because it's so good. How far are you into the summer of horror? What do you mean? Is summer of horror something in particular? Or are you just talking about, like, horror in general? Because I'm not very far in horror. I'm still very much a beginner. When she sees all the dead birds, I know, right? And then she's like, wow, this is, like, all part of it. You can spoil it. I won't be watching, but you should. It's so good. Children of the Corn. That's also on Tubi. So I haven't figured out or like done too much research because I haven't yet. But I wanted to see if Deceased's new album was a concept record or related to Children of the Corn, or if it was just a play on the title, like a play on words. Because I think it's just a play on words, Children of the Morgue, you know? Hi, Craig. How are you? Are you a fan of the Terrifier series? I've never seen them, but they're all on Tubi also. Like, bro, Tubi is fire. They're all on Tubi. I haven't seen them yet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm such a newbie to horror still. So gore is something that I'm very sensitive to. Again, newbie. So, I'm getting slowly into it, which is why I liked Jennifer's Body, because it had slight gore, but it was very tame, you know? So you want to watch X amount of horror films. So that's my goal for this year is to watch 100 movies this year. So I am currently, go from that to Terrifier. You can follow me on Letterboxd because I'm actually keeping up on that. I do need to add... No, I added Jennifer's Body. So I'm pulling up my list right now. Sorry, that's why I've got my phone out. Which I did not add Jennifer's Body officially to my doc list. So I'm going to do that now. Jennifer's Body. And then the next movie I'm going to watch is Silent Hill. I'll try and finish that maybe today. But I am at 82 movies right now. Just watched Faces of Death. I already did. I had to watch that for my Last Days of Humanity video, which some of y'all didn't see. I don't know if you enjoyed that, but I did it, so. You should ask King Fowley from Deceased for an interview. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about interviewing people. I just, like, I'm gonna be real. I just don't know if I could do it, you know? Like, I think I could do it, but hey, Nate Barber, how are you? I just feel like I need more, I don't know, either like metal experience or something, because like I've talked about it before. I know, like, everything I know is the recording process, the writing process, the performing process, you know? So it's like I can talk about actually being a musician, grinding, you know, performing, stuff like that. But the history, the conversation, I mean, maybe I could do it. I don't know. Because maybe I'm just overthinking it. So you got to get those numbers up. Get those numbers up. I know. Watch Cannibal Holocaust. See, but I don't want to see like real animal torture. That's the only thing. You're at like 1,100 movies. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Spooth? Cyanide? I have not listened to Cyanide. I've never mentioned it. Candyman, I think, was on Tubi. Yeah, go ahead and recommend me, Prof. You can just put it in Discord. And the Evil Dead series. Yes. Didn't you have a good chat with J-Dog? I haven't interviewed J-Dog or anything. We've just like emailed, and he's been in my streams here and there. So yeah, from one animal lover to another, don't watch Cannibal Holocaust. That's the only thing. Is like I could probably get away with gore if it was like with humans, but if it's involving animal torture, I'm such an animal. I'm not, vegan animal lover. Like, I'm not that intense. Sorry, no offense to my vegan viewers. But it's just like, that's part of the reason why, bro, I didn't tell you this. We tried to watch a Chuck Norris movie. I've never seen a Chuck Norris movie, okay? Ever. And they're all over Tubi, right? So are all the Jackie Chan movies, like Drunken Master. So if you're wanting to, nostalgia vibe it. But I've never seen a Chuck Norris movie. Started watching one, and it was so god awful. It was so bad. And my fiance was like, man, I thought this movie was so good because I remember watching it as a kid and it was really good. No, it was so ass. He was like wrestling in the mud, like making out with this girl, and then all of a sudden she like moved in, and the worst part was they killed the dog. I was like, if they kill the dog, I'm done with this movie, and they did. They freaking killed the dog, and I was like, all right, yep, I'm out. So yes, there's the Decide Ouija board. I put that on my story on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you haven't already, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're at 30,200 subscribers now. You were thinking about Melanie Loves Death Metal? I love her channel. She did a thing with J-Dog. Yeah, J-Dog and I, we've talked about doing an interview style thing, but I like to do stuff in person. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I like to do stuff in person. I mean, I know, like, you can't obviously do it all the time. Like, doing it over Skype is fine, but I just feel like it's really nice when you can sit down with a person and actually have a genuine conversation with them, and there's not lag and whatever else, So it's like, if I'm going to sit down and have a conversation with J-Dog, I would like to do it in person. So Chuck Norris is much worse than his many jokes about him. Yeah, it was just funny because, like, everybody's like, Chuck Norris is like such a badass, whatever. And then that one film was god awful, and I was like, bro. So, have you done a Pantera deep dive? I have not. So I am going to be revisiting Pantera. I will revisit them. And I'll probably just revisit a lot of the bands that I've had on my channel, but either in like a reaction style or, I don't know, some sort of deep dive type thing, because I like to do that. Horror is one of the things my wife and I bonded over when we first met. Yeah, see, I'm interested in it. Because I'm one of those people, I mean, if you've been with me from the beginning with my channel, it's like I like to jump into the deep end when it comes to extreme stuff, or like when somebody tells me like, oh, that's really extreme or that's really intense or whatever, I'm like, ooh, what is that? Or like, I don't support this because of whatever. I'm like, well, let me, like, why? Like, I get morbidly curious, and that's what started me with metal, partly. And so it's like with horror, it's kind of the same thing. I've just never watched it really until recently. So that's why I'm going to be starting a second channel here soon, hopefully. I just have to get it. I got to get the details worked out more, but yeah. An extra steak the vegans, but like, don't mess with cats or dogs. Yeah, just like, don't mess with the dogs. Event Horizon destroyed me as a kid. Accidentally saw it at about 9 years old. Bad idea. Oh god. Including the horrible glam stuff would be fun. Yeah, because I always forget that Pantera has their like glam metal era, They have a glam metal era, and it was wild to see that. when I first did my reaction to them, I was like, I feel like I'm looking at two different bands. So, you were deemed sing mode? Oh, God. Thank you for redeeming sing mode. I do not hate Pantera. I just don't have much experience with them. You're welcome. I can keep going if you want. You have a nice singing voice. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am working on my 4th record at the moment. Hopefully. She loves Taylor Swift and hates Pantera. Stop trolling me. JT's constantly here just to troll me, and that's okay. You know how many people, though, JT, comment on my thing and they're like, go back to listening to Taylor Swift? Do you know how many people tell me that? Constantly, like, all over social media. Go back to listening to Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is about, like, me. I guess it's just because I'm, like, a white girl, maybe. But they're like, they just assume that, like, I just listen to Taylor Swift. They're like, stop listening to this gore grind band. Go back to listening to Taylor Swift. Would you listen to Pantera's glam metal albums? I would, yeah. I would listen to their glam metal albums for the deep dive. Do you do false chords or fry screams? I don't scream at all, Nate. Like, at all. My voice is rooted in, like, southern rock, country, like, singer-songwriter. That's what I've pretty much always sang my entire life. I never have ever tried metal or thought I could do metal or hard rock or anything. I was in a, like, hard rock band. I think most of y'all know this, but I was in 3 bands at one point, including my own. And one of them was like, it was actually really fun, but we did like old school, like southern rock covers, and we did like originals, and it was kind of this like hard rock band, but it was mostly like older gentlemen that were in there. But it was so fun because I just got to sing backup and play with my tambourine, and I got paid for my gigs, you know. And then the other band was a D&D concept kind of band. So we did a D&D concept record, which never got finished, but the vocals I did for that were so fun. So fun. You better not listen to it, though. Yeah, right? But, yeah. Some people are odd. They really are. They're so odd. So is there meathead material? I don't know. I feel like people really started getting into Pantera after their, like, the first or second album they made after their glam era, right? I mean, yeah, I'll have to, I'll write it down. See, Surgical Brute? That's why I have this. You are my inspiration for that. This has actually been such a great investment. Literally an 87-cent composition book. Greatest investment ever. But it's so I can make notes while we do streaming. So if I have really good ideas or you guys or request something or whatever, I can basically write it down. So Pantera deep dive would be good. Yeah, because like I honestly have not jumped back into them since that reaction. And that was 1,000 years ago, girl. So, because I like what you do. No, you're fine. You can troll me all you want. Because I know, like, you're just trolling me and you're just, like, genuine in your trolls. Some people are actual assholes and it's, like, really rude. And I'm like, bro, I just woke up. I don't need you to tell me that you hate me. Because I rated Injustice for All as a 6 out of 10. But I know that, I mean, because you're always here, JT, so that's always good. Pantera dive. You got it, girl. God. Hopefully that's not pain. See, I feel like if I do a Pantera dive, I'll be fine. Like, I really don't think it's going to be bad. You know? That's a really funny rating, to be fair. I just don't like that album very much. And that's okay. You know? You're more soothing on the ears than J-Dog. Oh, thank you. Thank you. J-Dog, it just has a loud voice. And you know what? I have a loud voice, too. My whole family's got a loud voice. So that's just how it is. But, yeah, you just got to get prepared for when, you know, Mama comes onto the stream. That'll be the Monday before Christmas. So, but I've got some cool Dead by Dog stuff. So, if you're interested in going to his Dead by Dog festival, which if you don't know J-Dog, he is one of the owners of the distribution record label Hell's Headbangers, which you should absolutely go onto that site and just look around. We get most of our stuff from there. We also get a lot of our vinyls and CDs and stuff from FOAD, which if you don't know FOAD, it's F off and die is what it means. And they're so good. If you're wanting quality like CDs, vinyls, mostly vinyls, cassettes, stuff like that, FOAD and Hell's Headbangers. Those are two really, 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 really great distribution companies. So that's what the thing looks like. This is a sticker for the Dead by Dog. Your aborted shirt's coming in today. Oh my gosh. What aborted shirt did you get? Is it their new album? FOAD Dark Throne album. FOAD, the distribution company. Thanks to Magpie. Yes, you spent a hell of a lot of money on that thing, though. A hell of a lot of money on that cassette, Russ. I think you have a problem. I don't know if we've all had an intervention on your problem of cassettes, but you might have a problem. Distribution companies, well, you know, distribution labels, record labels. No, it was $50. That is expensive, Russ. For a cassette, bestie, a cassette should run you maybe $12. $50 is fine. Anyway, if you're interested in going to Dead by Dog, which I know it's his first one, so I get it. Times are tough. Things are expensive. So he's mostly wanting to see how this one goes, and then if he does, you know, if it goes well, he'll do another one. But, yeah. It is at the Westside Bowl in Youngstown, Ohio, which is about an hour outside of Cleveland. The bands that are playing, we've got Attic, who we were just talking about. They're so good. We have Malignancy, Brofanactica, The Lurking Corpses, who I'm really excited to see. And then we have Regurgitation, who I'm also really excited to see. Rotten UK, who's also really good. And Evil Army. So I definitely am the most excited to see The Lurking Corpses, Attic for freaking sure, Regurgitation, and Rotten UK. So those are all really, really, really great bands. So there you go. Does Hell's Headbangers carry the new Judas Iscariot? I don't know. I could not tell you that information. What's the most one of the demo tapes cost? Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, D Thrashed. How are ya? Thank you so much for following this Twitch. I hope you're doing so well. We're just talking about the Dead by Dog Fest. These stickers are really nice, by the way. J-Dog, you did a great job. So if you're interested in going, it's just a one-day festival. And it's $55 for the ticket. So the only way I'm going is because J-Dog invited me, but I also want to I'm really excited because just to be able to film these bands, film more of the festival, and actually just go to a freaking show. So I'm going to one next month, but y'all know it's been dead. It's been dead in Oklahoma. So I'm really excited to finally get to go to a show. But yeah, it's going to be right after the move. So it's going to be a little You're joining the stream and then you cash in a stretch, girl. Hi. Justin, hi. That was your boyfriend. He orders all the time. Now I know. Yep. He was like, yep. If he doesn't know, he'll probably just match the address. How are you? I'm literally showing your stickers right now. So these are so nice. Yeah, he orders all the time. So most of the stuff that I show on my stream, he's just bought. Some of the stuff I bought myself too, but you know. The most I've spent is for my Mortal Decay demo. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think the most expensive vinyl we have is that Dying Fetus record, that second one with the red, white, and blue splatter. So I love these stickers. I feel like I want to put one of these on my water bottle. An out-of-body experience. Yes, my minions, as Glenn Benton calls them of mine, told me to sign on. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Glenn Benton. Did you ever get in contact with him? Or did it just or was it just no, it just fizzled out. I think you thought I was talking about your move, but no, I'm moving today. Oh, you're moving today, Varg. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope it goes well. Are you moving to a different city or just a different area in your city, in your town? Yeah, because I'm legit moving. Oh my gosh, you finally interviewed Glenn 2 nights ago. Oh my god, that's amazing. I cannot wait to watch that. Did you have an out-of-body experience? Was it just the best thing that you ever... That was probably a dream come true. That is so fucking cool, dude. That is so cool. You both need to interview each other. Yeah, we do. We'll get our chance. We'll get the chance. The most I paid for a vinyl so far is 90 euros. Oh my god. That's a lot. That is so much. Interviewing Glenn gotta be like interviewing a professional wrestler while he in character. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I cannot wait to watch that. Finally, he agreed to do it. People were like, I guess the Glenn Benton interview is not going to happen. Half of that was on shipping. Oh my god. Same town, but I'm going to an Airbnb first and a new place should be ready in 10 days. Oh my god. All your stuff's in storage now? Yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. Except we're moving from Oklahoma to California, which is going to be quite the trip. So, yeah, Justin, your Dead by Dog Fest is going to be one of the only shows we're going to get to go to next year. We're contemplating Hell's Heroes. But after the move and where we're moving, it's just we're going to be so remote that it's pretty much going to be one festival show a year or so. Have Kermit and Hetfield Co. officiated? Oh my god. How weird would it... do you think... I could get a metal band to play my wedding. It was super cool. We hung out for a couple hours. All the guys watched the channel. Steve, the drummer, I interviewed him. He was hilarious. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. That is so, so cool, Justin. I cannot wait to see that. You said it's coming out Wednesday. That's so cool. You think things will be more expensive where you'll move? Yeah, I mean, it's California. It's going to be expensive. So, California is just... I mean, I'm excited because where we're moving, it's going to be... I mean, it's going to be awesome. But, it's going to be expensive. I'm literally texting Christian promoter of Hell's Heroes as we speak. His band Necrofire is playing Cleveland this week. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Yeah, dude, the lineup for Hell's Heroes is just insane. And there's so many bands on there that we really, really want to see. So, which I can show the poster. I have it up here. Let's see. Here's the poster. Give me 1 second, y'all. Boink. Of course, my face has to be, like, covering it. God. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You stay there, and then you move. Really? Now I feel like my mom trying to deal with this. You're welcome. BRB smoke break. I'm trying to get this to look better to, like, actually, hold on. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so I know that this kind of looks silly. So just bear with me for a second. I'm going to make it so it looks, there you go. Perf. All right. Don't judge me. Oh my God. That's not what I wanted to do either. You're welcome. Love me for who I am and what I'm not. Peeling flesh do weddings? Bro, we can also talk about peeling flesh. So they just released their first, so this is the, by the way, this is the Hell's Heroes thing, if you want to look at their poster. But Peeling Flesh just released their first full-length album. So if you're interested in kind of like a BDM, hip-hop kind of sound, they're a younger band. They're kind of similar or in the same vein as like Stabbing, which is great. They have an amazing female singer. Go listen to the G Code. That's what it is. You don't want to do Abbott? Dude, I want to take a picture with Abbott so bad. This lineup is nuts? Yeah. Tell me about it. That's why I want to go. I listen to J-Dog on my ride home every day after work at 7:30. Yeah, my boyfriend, or I guess fiance now, my fiance listens to him every single morning when he wakes up. So J-Dog, you are like the first thing I hear first thing in the morning every single day. My fiance rolls out of bed. He'll let the turd out. She'll come and say hi, and then he'll go make his cereal. And I just hear like, "Sup, devils? J-Dog back here with another goddamn question." First thing in the morning. You should be honored. So, this festival lineup, though. So, if you can't read it, if it's a little too small, I'll read it for you. But we've got Saxon, who's amazing. Abbott, also amazing. Warlord, who is fire. We also have Cavalera. Okay, didn't know Cavalera was playing. They're all right. They weren't anything special at the Diamond Ballroom, so I could go without it. I mostly just did it because I was like, well, you know, they're a legendary band, so must be as sick of me as my wife then. No, definitely not. No, it's just a part of the morning routine. It's just a part of the routine now. Then you've got, let's see, Exciter or Exeter. Sadis. You've got Coroner. Who else? There were other bands that I was really excited about. Sorry. Bewitcher. I'm excited about them. High Spirits. Metallic Death, by the way. High Spirits is playing here. We also have Castle Rat. And there was another band that I was really excited about. Hi, Slipknot fan. How are you? Let's see. Saxon is another band you have to listen to. I've listened to them already. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading it. John Christ, Fifth Angel, Goat Whore, and yeah. Anyway, you get the point. You get the point. So, pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Bye, Phantom. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Dree. DRI. Yeah. So I'm really excited. Definitely would love to see Warlord live. Would love to see High Spirits. Bewitcher. Because I know they just released a new album. Bye, Russ. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Write down all of those bands in your notebook. They're all worth checking out. I'm going to post this actually on YouTube for a community post. So John Christ from Danzig. Castle Rat's one of my favorite band names. That's so good. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Basically, if we can swing that festival, that would be amazing, because then we could do the Dead by Dog Fest, and then we could do Hell's Heroes, and then I would be satisfied. I'm gonna go see Crypta, and Carcass again. So we'll at least be able to end the year on a really high note. So, but I know I need to dive more into Carcass's discography, especially now that I'm going to be like seeing them for the second time. So the Metal Threat 2025 lineup, that's the one I need to find a way to go over to. Metal Threat, huh? I haven't really listened to too much Ginger, but Tatiana's a babe. It's in the Chicago area. Okay. You want me to bring up the thing? I'll bring up the poster. And then I've also got these, by the way. I'll just show these. So I might give some of these away for the Cult Miss giveaway. So there you go. These are the Dead by Dog Festival. J-Dog of Hell's Headbangers presents. Yeah, so again, that's at the Westside Bowl in Youngstown, Ohio, if you're interested in going. It's $55 for a ticket, but it's gonna be worth it, especially because Attic doesn't ever play in the US, and like I said, they're like King Diamond, but I have never heard another band that sounds like King Diamond, like basically an exact dupe of them. So let's see, what was the festival called? Metal Threat. Okay, we'll look at this lineup too. Metal Threat. when you listen to Ginger, is it spicy or does it come with a California roll? Prof is in the chat with some dad jokes today, and it's kind of giving me so much life. I love it. Next year, Metal Threat lineup is literally maze balls. I don't know why this is not showing up, bro. You just don't want to show up. Sorry, I have the list open, but for some reason this just looks like actual ass on screen. Hold on. There you go. Good Lord. So do we need to go to Metal Threat also? Thank you, Prof, for the movie recommendation. Okay. Metal Threat Fest 2025. If you don't know, October 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It is 21 plus. So sorry for all my babies out there. Thursday, October 2nd, warm-up show, quote unquote, to be announced. Okay, so that's to be announced. Okay, so Friday, October 3rd. Horna already? Okay, so Horna. Kawir. I don't even know. God, don't laugh at me. I don't know how to pronounce things. Ancient Rites. Okay. Not super familiar with some of these bands. 3 more to be determined or to be announced. Saturday. Ooh. Bro, they've got Destroyer 666. Wait, I love that band, though. Oh my god, wait. Okay, Sabbath, that's gonna be great. You got the Disaster, Death Strike, Nocturnal, Schizo, Usurper, Euronymous. D's. How many aborted vinyls do you have? Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I have any, actually. I just have a flag and a t-shirt. Is Lamb Goat's website more up to date? Other sites I go to doesn't compare, but on YouTube I came across so many good sounding bands. I'm not sure. There's a couple more bands he's announcing. I can't say who, but massive drawers that never play. Ugh. Let's say they Oh my god. If you like Destroyer 666, you need to check out Disaster. Okay, I'll write that in my stream notebook. I don't think I have any aborted records, dude. They were really good live, though. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, if you like... I'm writing that down. If you like Destroyer, they're so good. Their debut is, like, one of my favorite records. One of my favorite discoveries, Disaster. Check out Disaster. Okay. Who else do we have? Okay, Sinister, God, Dethroned, Azeroth. Let's see. Corpressed. All right. So far, I'm most excited about Sabbath. Mostly excited about Destroyer 666. Horna would be really cool. I'm not honestly super familiar with the rest of them, but that seems like a very good lineup. I mean, I've never been to a festival. Is Alone is worth going for. One of the greatest black metal bands ever. Okay. Down to. They're black metal, you said? Look at me, such a little baby metalhead, black metal band. I'm going to put J-Dog approved. J-Dog approved. UK Sabbath or Japan Sabbath? Japan Sabbath. You know, heavy metal chainsaw. So good. So fun. I've never been to a metal festival. I have been to festivals. I used to go to Austin City Limits all the time when I lived in Austin. That was back when it was one weekend, girl. And it was like, Friday through Saturday. Tickets are like $275. But early black metal, then second singer Black Thrash. Disaster. I'm going to look them up on Metal Archives. But no, I've never been to a metal festival. All the metal shows I've been to, I've been in Oklahoma. I went to one. I mean, the first actual show I went to for metal was in Asheville. And it was a metalcore show, only because my band members were going, my bandmates were going. So, and that was a good introduction. The venue was great. It had like the hardwood floors, like big old venue. It's called the Orange Peel. So, but no, I've never been to. Are they from? Where did you say Disaster was from? Are they from? I'm just, because there's so many different Disasters. There's not going to be much heavy power trad or metal at Metal Threat. That's okay. Oh, it's a underground Black Death type festival. Ooh. Germany. Okay. Blackened Thrash. From Germany on Metal Blade. Okay. A Touch of Medieval. Hey Adam, how are you? Tyrants of the Netherworld, that has Occulto singing. Now in the band Euronymous, which is also very good. Divine Blasphemy, Satanic singing. Sataniac singing, also best. Those are my favorites. Ooh, okay. I'm going to write that down too. Don't judge me. For Disaster. You liked Tyrants of the Netherworld? Because I'm down. I mean, I just listened to so much. I'm trying to branch out a little bit. Because I went down the rabbit hole of like death metal, BDM, and gore grind. And just a bunch of grind. So I'm trying to branch out a little. Not that there's anything wrong with those genres, but, J-Dog, did you know that we finished our Mortician vinyl collection? And finally finished Cannibal Corpse. So we finished Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, and Mortician now. Eventually we'll finish Immolation. But now it'll just take some time. Disasters, whole discog is solid. I can't wait to listen to them. I'm looking them up. A Touch of Medieval Darkness, Tyrants of the Netherworld. Ooh. Iron Pegasus Records. I'm looking them up on this is Metal Archives. This is Disaster. That'll be cool. They're on Metal Blade. Angel Horror. And you said the other one was Divine Blasphemies from 2002. I like the cover. Can you see that? No, of course not. That's okay. Got all the Tish and CC, huh? Yes. Bye, Prof. Thanks for being here, honey. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Had to get a few Tish LPs off of Discogs because the HHR pressings smoke the Relapse pressings. They do. Because I'm starting to fall asleep. Go to sleep, Prof. Hope the Tubi links for you. Thank you. I'm excited to watch more of those horror movies. I gotta finish Silent Hill, though. I didn't get very far. But that's okay. That's okay. Yes. Got the Tish. Next one I want to do is Dying Fetus. I just need to finish Dying Fetus. Well, and I'm really close to finishing the Death picks too. My bestie. You know how many people give me shit for that too? They're like, bestie? They're like, this is not the genre for bestie. Go back to listening to Taylor Swift. And I'm like, okay. Bye. Hey. Oh, you followed again. Did you accidentally unfollow? Or is this a second account with the same name? That's so funny. My account cooked. Rip. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. I think the emotes are cute. Thank you. The Taylor Swift one is specifically for Spoother. Well, I have two. Well, Spoother just wants to bone Taylor Swift, and Metallic Death is just a Swiftie at heart. But it's mostly for when Taz plays some very obscure black metal band that recorded their music in like a toilet, and then he plays that in our listening parties. That's what that's for. So go back to listening to Taylor Swift. Is the best one. Oh god, no clue how to use Twitch. Looks sick though. It's pretty fun, honestly. Like, streaming on Twitch is much better than streaming on YouTube, and I thought it wouldn't be, but Twitch is just so much more. It's just meant for that type of thing. So those introductions though. Toilet Taz. Yeah, that's how he is. What else did I want to talk about? So we got, yes, I'll show the Peeling Flesh record, just because that's my album of the week for y'all. I've talked about Peeling Flesh. They're local to Oklahoma, so I've seen them live. They're really great. They're a young band. They're about my age or so. Let's see. So, yes. Let's see if we can get this to work. Album update. YouTube comment section is a turd. It is a turd. So album update. I still haven't gotten my guitar tracks back for those 6 songs. But I've got 6 songs tracked with bass and drums, and then I will hopefully be able to start doing the other songs soon. So, I mean, I can record them, no problem. So, I just need to get the electric guitars stuff done. How old are you? Like 27? Good guess. I'm 28 now, which is just gross. Do you know, Justin, that somebody, like, I did a birthday post on my Instagram, and I was like, finally 28. And somebody private messaged me, and they were like, you're 28? They were like, I thought you were 18. And then I think they unfollowed me, and I'm like, bro, you're gross. How old are you, 58? No. Instagram is just so funny. Oh my gosh. Twitch Peter Gaming is rating with a party of 1 high. Thanks so much for rating the Twitch. Hello. We talk about a lot of metal here, just so you know. Social media in general is just a shit show. It is. Better than what I get. They say I look 60. Oh, you're fine. People on the internet are just really... they're just shitty in general. Not everybody. Obviously, we're cool. But some people are just, grays setting in. Salutations, Raider. Hi, Twitch, Peter Gaming. Thank you so much for following. For some reason, it didn't do our little like chat thing. It didn't say its welcome thing. But it's supposed to go like, slay, girl, slay, or whatever. So. No, people are just rude. Damn, young witch. I know. Ugh. I don't even feel like I'm 28, bro. I feel like I'm still 18. And I like will have a couple grays now, and I'm like, I told my grandma, I was like, yeah, I started getting like, one or two gray hairs, and I noticed it. And I was like, oh my God, a gray hair, right? And I told my grandma about that, and she was like, I hope not. Like, she's like, just doesn't want me to get old. You never feel your age. Yeah, I mean, that's what I heard. I mean, my mom is like so young at heart. And I'm not going to tell y'all her age, because then she'll yell at me. But yeah, she gets a lot of people that think she's like very young. Until you do something physical and then stuff starts to hurt. Yeah. Did you see the 2 vids with my 2 brothers in it as well? I haven't seen them. I heard them though, because like I said, my fiance listens to them. So I listen to a lot of your videos in the mornings. So I did listen to one of them for sure. And it sounded like it was a total blast. So we can either do, if you have time, if we're able to at the dog fest. I don't want to get in anybody's way. So I don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But if we wanted to sit down and do an interview or like whatever, I mean, we talked about it in email, so we'll just kind of see what happens. But that'd be fun. That'd be super fun. Well, that's what those 2 bozos look like. Yes, I need to. Okay, here, hold on. I'll pull it up. Because I haven't. I think I looked briefly. Let's see. There you are. Justin Horval. What kind of trouble have you been getting into on your channel? Devil into goth girls with fat asses and buttercup faces is what he loves. What in the world is that? J-Dog. That is just an absolute troll title. I once reminded my mom she was a year older than she thought on her birthday. She still hasn't forgiven me. Never, ever, ever say anything about your mom's age to her face. This is what I have realized over time. Y'all are going to meet my mama. I'm going to have her on stream Monday before Christmas. I will have time. I decided actually I'm hiring Tommy, my friend from Redefining Darkness, to do all the BS management so I can hang and chat with everyone. Yay! That'll be so fun. Good. You need some extra help. I would offer my services to help, but I'm in Oklahoma. And so what the weirdo said in an email, oh, that's what they all say. Oh my gosh. No, I believe you. 666 owner. Let's see. Dawn of the Dead. 666. So who is your... Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Oh my God. Okay, so out of these... Is this who's your brother? Okay, so hold on. Don't judge me. I've only listened to it. You're wearing a Mulder shirt? So actually my connection with Prosthetic, they told me with their new album coming out in November, I'm going to be reviewing it. I'm doing a deep dive to them. Okay, so long hair, brother. Dawn will be there, yes. And then are from... Hey, Suwon, how are you? The one dude in the hoodie is from Midnight. Okay. And then here, I'm going to move my camera for 2 seconds so you can... Okay, so I'm assuming long hair and glasses. Those are your two brothers. That's right. Don't judge me. I've listened to it. I have not seen the actual video. But I still support you. I'll watch it after this. Craig is long hair. Eric is a bald one. Thanks, babe. See, I know things. I know things. Long hair's Chase. Baldy is Eric. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. That is so, so cool. Yeah, I have to get caught up on your videos in order to prepare for our interview. Because I don't want to be one of those posers that doesn't watch the channel, you know? That's just how it is. Not Craig. Craig is our youngest, never owned. Hell's quite 5 years ago. Ah, it's Chase. Chase with the long hair. Eric's the bald one. Okay. Okay. Hi, Ollie. So you have a lot of every time, although those two do look alike. Oh my gosh. Craig had long hair in the Hellcast days. Yeah. Magpie is a massive fan of yours, by the way, Justin, just so you know. Massive fan. He's the one that tried to send you that Deicide vinyl, which I don't understand why it had so many. Because it played fine for us, but yeah, for some reason it just kept skipping. So, but that's okay. You can't always win. So, Magpie, he's in the chat. King Magpie. A lot of chrome domes in Extreme Metal. What does that mean? Chrome domes. Twitch, what are you guys doing? You guys just chilling? It's a stupid bird that I like. Gotta canoe it up somehow. Oh, please. Everyone ran out of the Twitch? No. I'm like talking to myself. I know. It's probably because, you know, it's okay. Metallic Death's not even watching. I don't even think Justin's here anymore. Thought the app was broken. Did you? Sounds a little fruity. Oh my heavens. This isn't the Patreon stream. Yeah, you're always gone during the Patreon stream, girl. Don't you know that hurts? You know, that hurts VL's feelings. I don't even know if VL is in here anymore, but that's okay. What else do I got? So I've got Nile and Deceased. I'm doing a Deceased. We're just waiting on that physical Deceased copy, J-Dog. That's it. That's all I'm waiting on. But we did listen to it. It's so good. Like, a Deceased new album might be, it might be the album of the year for me. They all heard J-Dog in the other chat and ran over there. Maybe. But that's, yeah, an album I'm really excited about. So I've just got to listen to the rest of them and just refresh my ears on those before I get into the deep dive. We have Variety Wednesday. Yeah, so this Wednesday we're going to be listening to Morbid Saint and their debut album. So that'll be this Wednesday. I've never heard Morbid Saint before, so that'll be really fun. Overkill is coming to OKC. 9 a.m. U.S. Central, Metallic Death. They're coming to OKC, girl? What? Spectrum of Death is one of my favorite records of all time. Yeah, I've never heard Morbid Saint ever, so that'll be my very first time, which will be really fun. So, I know. There's a lot of classic albums I still have not heard. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying my best. But for the longest time, I was shooting myself in the foot because I was like, okay, I'll just save, albums for reactions, or for videos. But then I stopped doing that, so I have a lot of albums to still catch up on. But that's okay. You live and you learn. There's a lot out there. There is. And it's just like there's so much like underground stuff and just like mainstream stuff and then like popular underground stuff, I mean, there's just so much stuff. Demolition Hammer, never heard of them. I mean, I've never listened to them. I've heard of them. Thrash with Sack. New We're Back album, I assume blows. Never Spun. I have not. I cry. I'm really excited to listen to Morbid Saint. Finally, 2 weeks ago, we listened to Slayer's Rain and Blood and Haunting the Chapel, which I've never listened to in its entirety. I've never listened to Haunting the Chapel. I've listened to the title track from Rain and Blood, but never the full album. So finally listened to that. Totally sleeping on Slayer. That's, again, the huge reason why I did the Metallica deep dive was because I was like, okay, I feel like most people that have been listening to metal for 20, 30 years have already listened to like at least half of Metallica's discography. And I've listened to like one album. So I was like, okay, we're going to just bust through their thing, check it off the list and go. What artist is it? 20 studio albums to date from 1985. Never broke up once. Okay, yeah, that's who I was going to look up was Overkill. Let me see. Overkill. Diamond Ballroom. Oh, it's October 17th. Bro, you've got to be shitting me. I can't go to that. I can't go to the Overkill show, bro. I'm getting all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out on the 15th. And I'm not looking forward to it. Shit. I mean, I could go. I could go. But that's such a cute emote, Metallic Death. You'll have more knowledge when you do a video on someone you've already heard. It's very true. That's how my brain works. If I can, if I can listen to a band and listen to pretty much their entire discography, it's just, that's how my brain actually remembers it. Because it's hard to remember some of these, like, bands, their names, their albums, like, song titles. Like, your song really has to stand out in order for me to remember the song name, How are the Metallicas after Load? I heard that in 1996. That was terrible. Never listened to anything after. Just assumed it's total dance with another band metal. After Load. So Reload is basically like Load, but worse, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. I pissed off some Metallica fans, Justin, for that video. Hardcore. But Reload is like Load, but with cringier lyrics. And it's just worse. It's just awful. Don't waste your time. Saint Anger is just the most clangiest snare drum in the entire world. It's basically Metallica trying to do angry grunge, new metal, hardcore. I don't even know. Don't waste your time with that. Don't even look in the direction of Lulu. I had to sit through an hour and a half of that album with Lou Reed, and that was actual pain, except for like the last song. I don't even know. Yeah, that was trauma. Death Magnetic is good. Is actually really good. If you liked the Black Album, it's similar to that. Hardwired is pretty decent. It's mid. Not as good as Death Magnetic. 72 Seasons is an absolute bore fest, in my opinion. 72 Seasons is not. They use these like really, really obscure, weird like AI music videos for their songs, and it's just very repetitive and just no like passion or soul behind the music. And there are so many comments of people saying like Kirk Hammett just looks like he doesn't want to be there, and yeah, so like Load but worse. Yeah, like Load but worse. Just very cringy lyrics. She always acts like she's the victim when we say not to listen to something. That is not true. But here's the thing is y'all told me not to listen to Typo Negative, and I liked Typo Negative. And y'all raved about Candlemass, and I wanted to Britney shave my head listening to them. At least the songs we picked. She never believes us anyway. Well, music is just so subjective, you know? Try Candlemass again? I will. Because I think, like, because we did the discography dive, so we listened to, like, 5 different songs from 5 different albums throughout their evolution. So I loved the earlier stuff, but, like, later Candlemass felt so confusing. Approach the albums the way they're meant to be interpreted. It makes it for a better experience. 100%. For Metallica, for sure. Like, you basically have to approach Load, Reload, and Saint Anger like they're not Metallica albums. And Lulu, if you decide to ever do that. So, well, they were all saying that Typo I would hate. And I just really liked. I'm realizing this about myself, as I love those dark, like super deep vocals, like what Peter Steele does. But that's a huge reason why I love Mortician's vocals, and why I like Acid Witch, why I like Tenebro, like those just like guttural, deep, kind of like doomy, you know, vocals where it feels like they're like singing and hacking up like a fat loogie at the same time. That's pinched fingies for me. So Jason Newsted said the band did not record the Load albums in one studio. They weren't really rehearsed and admitted they lacked teeth. Yeah, I think I saw somewhere that they were jumping around multiple studios during that. Ladies love Typo Negative, bro. It's because Peter Steele is just like a sexy vampire. Like, you can't blame him. He was probably rolling in it. Like, rolling in the pink. Vocals deeper than the Mariana Trench, exactly. Do you want to interview the singer of Lurking Corpses at the show for your channel? I'm talking to him right now as we speak. I can tell him. Oh my gosh. Sure, yeah. Let's do it. So deep he sounds like a frog. I do like the Lurking Corpses. It took a minute. It definitely took a minute because I am not used to that kind of like, I never listened to the Misfits before listening to Lurking Corpses. So at first I didn't understand their sound. And then once I listened to the Misfits a little bit and then listened to the Lurking Corpse, I was like, oh, I get it. Okay. You're fine, Vark. Sometimes, and that is only sometimes, something will be overwhelmingly good or bad reviews, and that can give you a clue. but still you have to decide for yourself. That's the thing, is like I want to decide for myself. So it's like, even if chat is like, no, don't ever listen to this band or whatever, it's like I want to listen to it myself and decide whether it was awful. That's why I went through the entire 6 Feet Under catalog, because I was like, how awful are we talking here? And you know, it's not the worst thing. There's something for everybody, sort of. In a way. The 6 Feet Under's got, it's okay. Misfits is my favorite punk band ever. I should do. Yeah, because that's the thing, is that, so my fiance loves the Lurking Corpses, and he was playing the Misfits in the car, and then he played the Lurking Corpses, and I was like, oh, I see. Everything makes sense now. I see what this style is, so I just need to listen to more of the Misfits. Because also the Lurking Corpses are just, they're so fun. They do so many different things in their albums. Play around with a lot of different styles. You will like him. He's so funny. Nicest guy in the world, literally. Ah, that's so cool. Oh, I'm so excited to meet him. Lurking Corpses. Lead singer Shane. Sorry, I'm just writing that down. Singer Shane. Because unfortunately, sometimes the chat, it like on Twitch, it deletes. The chat deletes, but on YouTube, I think it stays. Are pretty easy to perform. It's just major scale. That's basically what I perform all my stuff on. Glenn Danzig's 3 bands, the Misfits. Yeah, people are very emotional about their music, which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. You know, I give her a bunch of cool band recos too. You do. You absolutely do. And I'm trying to get through them. So for October, we'll be doing... Oh, I forgot about that picture disc for Mortician. I can show that. But for October, we're going to do the Attic deep dive. I'm going to do my Mortician deep dive. And then the Cryptocarcass show. And try and do... There's something else I wanted to do. Forget. You're live again. I missed seeing your fluffy, pretty face. Fluffy? Shane said yes, no problem on the interview. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. Not just music, dude, like everything. Oh yeah, people are very sensitive about everything now. That's definitely true. Does he even know my channel? Does he even know? He's probably like, who the fuck is this girl that J-Dog is asking me? Bro, I'm so jealous that you interviewed Glenn Benton. That is literally so amazing. I wish I could see DSI. The bands left that I want to see. The bands that are left that I want to see are Dying Fetus and Deicide. Out of like all of my favorite bands, I've already seen everybody else that I want to see. I mean, there's plenty of others, obviously. But out of like the major bands that we've like been collecting stuff for. But Dying Fetus won't come here. And I guarantee you they come to Oklahoma next year. I guarantee you, as soon as I move to California, Dying Fetus is like, hey man, we're doing a tour and we're finally coming to Oklahoma. Lamb of God puts on a killer show. They're on tour right now too. That Lorna Shore show. Yeah, that's how you say it. That show is completely sold out at the Diamond Ballroom, by the way. I think it's this month. And I was contemplating going only because I know it's a deathcore show, but just because I was like, bro, we haven't had any live music here. And I was curious about seeing Will Ramos's vocals live. But yeah, that show is 100% sold out. What's your favorite Gorguts album? I don't have one. I really haven't dove too much into Gorguts. It's been a very long time. I think so. I did like a 5-song discography dive on my channel ages ago. Actually, does Gorguts even have? Because I know that they're like contemplating having a new album come out, but they're just like Winter Sun when it comes to how bad their albums. They take so long. I think I have kind of listened to Considered Dead, and I was so on them. September 26th. Yeah, it was Lorna Shore and Whitechapel, not Lamb of God. That's what I thought it was. Doesn't Tulsa have a good scene? They do. Tulsa and OKC have a really good metal scene. And we have a really amazing, we have several really, really good metal venues, like 89th Street and the Diamond Ballroom. Those two are the big ones. So I've seen like Incantation, Immolation, Skeletal Remains. I actually took a picture with John from Incantation. That was at 89th Street. Saw Cattle Decap, Cannibal, Exhumed. That was amazing. That was an amazing show. So put Morbid Angel on that list. Also Hate Eternal. Yes. Everybody's asking me for Obituary and Morbid Angel for deep dives. So both very good bands. I think we have more vinyls for Morbid Angel than we do Obituary. Not that I need the physical copies to do a deep dive, but Morbid Angel and Obituary, there you go. Do you think bands will stop touring California when you move there? I'm not moving anywhere in California where people are gonna be performing. Trust me. It is gonna be. You just save money on not going to a deathcore show. True. Glenn Benton was so funny. I walk in the door, first thing he says from 20 feet, "Hey man, what the fuck you sent all your goddamn minions after me, hassling me?" Were they commenting on his like Instagram stuff or what? That is so funny. That is literally so funny. That's probably the only reason why he even did the interview, was to just like silence the minions. He's like, all right, fine. First thing he yells out, "Sup, devils." Oh my gosh. I watch your channel all the time. Super flattering. That is so cool. I bet that was a dream come true, dude. Winter Scum equals overrated. The guy's an old fart who listens to Stephen Wolf and rides Harleys. Why moving to California as opposed to other states who don't have a... Well, we're building a house out there. Shane says you want video in character or out of character. Oh, he plays in a character? Hold on. What do you recommend? Did he do his video with you in character or out? What did he do for you? Yeah, he owns land out there, so we're going to be building a house. So you've got Cali Death Fest out there. I really want to go to the Milwaukee Metal Fest, though. And the lineup this year was, like, actual fire. Like, fire tits. And I'm so sad about it. It's just expensive, you know? Even, like, going to Hell's Heroes, like, that's a 7.5-hour drive from where we are to Dallas. Houston. Have you checked out the new Peeling Flesh album? I've listened to a few of the songs, Scuba. It's really good. They mixed in a lot of the hip hop elements into that record, more so than I thought they would, which I'm actually really happy about because it reminds me so much of their live set, which has a lot of that, you know, hip hop element to it. So, but it's mixed really well, so it's not like a Yo-Yo Ma type thing. It's mixed really well. It reminds me a lot of Jarhead Fertilizer. If you don't know that band, you should absolutely listen to them if you like grindcore. They're very similar to like Stabbing and Peeling Flesh, but I think they're from Maryland if I'm remembering correctly. So they've got kind of that like ghetto kind of vibe, you know. I feel like that's derogatory, but it's kind of that like, you know, underground kind of vibe to it, I guess. So he's hilarious in character. Yes, he did mine in character. In character is hilarious. Oh God. Let me see if I can find you a link. Just don't give him the mic, otherwise he'll try and use it as a vibrator. Oh God. Because I could not make it, so he did for me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's Jarhead Fertilizer. They're really, really good. So if you like, yeah, Peeling Flesh, there's Jarhead, and then there's Stabbing, but they don't have that like kind of hip hop vibe. They're kind of just straight like BDM. Chick singer though, and she's really, really cool. So, okay, then I guess live it rules. I don't know. Do I want it in character or not? Yeah. Send me a link via email, and then we can because I don't know if you can send it in chat, but we'll see. Pungent Stench was a band I discovered recently. Do you know their music? I know the band. I think I've listened to their music. I might have a vinyl from them. There's so many bands that are like that because it's either, oh my God, because yeah, I think Pungent Stench I get confused with Putrefaction and Pharmacist. I'm looking at the picture disc we have up there. Guys from Jarhead are super nice too. Yeah, he signed the LP we have. He's really, really cool. And he wore these like massive chains across his body. And it was just dope. I mean, he just had this like grungy, I don't know. It's really cool. They've been around for a while. I know the name. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we've listened to them. For God your soul, for me your flesh. Been caught buttering? What does that mean? That's Pungent Stench. I was like, what? What are you calling me? I'm sorry, Surgical Brute. Twitch chat is just dead now. But we love you so much. Emailed you links now. Thank you. I'll check them out. Need the vinyl treatment. More people need to listen to them so it happens. They're so good. That is definitely a huge band I'm very excited to see. I know I'm single-handedly keeping it going. I'm awesome. You are awesome. I appreciate it. I think Justin went to bed. I'm pretty sure I've got the Lurking Corpses. Oh, I think they're in the living room. So I won't waste time going and getting them, but we have, yeah. This is all the stuff that y'all have sent me, and then we have more stuff that's in our personal collection, like CDs and cassettes in the other room. So thanks, Justin. I'm excited to yeah, I'll let you know. I'll email you today. Let me remind myself to do that. Ooh. And I showed your stickers and stuff. So I'm just going to remind myself because I've got to edit a few videos today. Get this damn Nile video done. I think you guys are going to like it though. Email JDog back. So put a heart next to it. Put a heart next to everything. Pungent Stench has not had a new record out in a while. Yeah. I saw that. Appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome. Those are some really, really nice stickers. And I like the posters, so maybe I'll put the posters somewhere out. Figure out what to do with the sticker. Maybe put it on my water bottle. We'll see. Oh, I could put it on one of my guitar cases. I should show you guys those cases. I got two that are just like covered in stickers. Pungent Stench tours under the name Skyrank. Plays what? Ah, and they go hard. Yeah. That's cool. That's very cool. All right, you guys. We've been streaming for 2 hours already and 15 minutes. Isn't that crazy? And I haven't heard my dog once. She came in here one time. And now I haven't heard her. So hopefully she's not like ripping up the couch. She hasn't gotten that bad in a while. She exploded in the kitchen. God, don't remind me. So let's see. Yeah, this week, Nile deep dive. Hopefully, if I get everything done. Deceased recap, discography dive. And then I got some other fun videos slowly coming out. That's my pup right now. Time to change stream to 3 hours, not 2. Well, I try to do like 2 to 3 hours, right around there. So we just hit 30,000 subscribers. So if you're on Twitch, you like my content, and you want to check out my YouTube channel, head on over there. We just hit 30K. Well on our way to 50K soon. Hopefully, that's the next goal. So we also have a little reaction deep dive into Slayer, if you want to watch that. I don't have to speak over posers right now. Yeah, right. I know. That's okay. We have a lot of lurkers too, though, in Twitch. So it is what it is. But, yeah, if you want to come and hang out with us on Twitch, we're going to be listening to Morbid Saints debut. That's at 9 a.m. U.S. Central. And then this Friday on Twitch, we're also going to be doing a listening party where we will be doing the decades. So we're going to be doing 80s. So, posers, yeah. That would be you. No, it wouldn't be. I'm the biggest poser here. We all know this. Yeah, we're going to be doing 80s. So if you're interested in submitting a song to that, just join my Discord. It's free. And then you can go to the Twitch pics, read the pinned post on the submission rules, and then you can put a post in there. And it's super fun. So It's 80s, like metal, punk, hardcore, whatever you want. I've seen some of the stuff Metallic Death likes to play. Oh, God. I actually like Rat. I think I prefer Dokken, though, a little bit more. Actually, it's not a bad glam metal band. Not bad at all. So, but, yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much, J-Dog, for spending time with us, if you're still in chat. And I'll get back to you later today about that thing. So, they just made stupid choices. Oh, they made stupid choices? Every band makes stupid choices eventually. But, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. We do this every Monday, by the way. So if you're new, if you just follow it on Twitch or whatever, we do a Metal Monday stream every Monday at 9 a.m. U.S. Central. So you can always come and hang out. And we talk about a lot of metal. I'm going to have a lot more vinyls most likely to show y'all next Monday as we get through that thing. The pile that we just got from Hell's Headbangers. We just got, that massive order came in, and I'm so excited to get the Deceased vinyl, so we'll probably be able to show that to you next Monday. But Football took over. Venom deserves a deep dive. We could do Venom. I'm going to add them to the list. We'll add Venom to the list. With Morbid Angel and Obituary. So, Venom. Didn't you do Venom? Not a dive. I haven't done a discography dive. I've done a reaction to them. So. But, no, I haven't done a dive. So. Didn't sound like you heard of that website. Of what website? Did you say something? I don't know what you're talking about. I am the ultimate disposer. Oh my gosh. Alright, you guys. I'm out. I'm gonna leave. Thanks so much for being here. And I'll see you later, okay? Okay? Bye. Thanks for being here. Add Testament? Okay, I will. Bye, you guys. Bye. See y'all on Wednesday, okay? Okay, goodbye.